I know what I was gonna say. Welcome back to Anime Day. It's my birthday from the time we're recording this, and so to celebrate it, we're watching a movie on one of my favorite characters, and this is the first time we're doing anything from this anime, and we're watching a Dragon Ball show, something related to the show.
That was the weird conversation.
Yeah,
really...
we're watching a Dragon Ball property. There you go.
That's still kind of weird.
Yeah, that's kind of...
We're watching something from Dragon Ball. It's from the Dragon Ball universe.
Yeah.
Yes, okay, there you go. We're watching something from the Dragon Ball universe, and we're watching the Dragon Ball Z special.
Dragon Ball Evolution.
Don't you fucking dare. Bardock, Father of Goku. I have to read the title, because I forget the thing.
And I've never seen Bardock. I only know of him because of the games. Like
You played his story.
Yeah.
But that's not really a good enough a way to explore his thing.
You know, you can say that a lot about anime, and if it has a video game, you can learn from it.
Yeah.
You can learn everything about it. Yeah.
Oh, we'll talk about Naruto. So remember, we're gonna do Naruto one day.
All of it?
Not all. We're watching some fights, and you're gonna be telling us what happened beforehand.
Okay.
You'll be our play-by-play.
Yeah, you tell us what's going on.
Okay.
Because I really do want to watch the guy versus
Lee?
No, Guy, Lee Sensei.
Oh yeah.
Guy's battle when he opens all the gates.
Oh, with
Madara.
Madara.
Yeah, Madara. I want to see that one. Okay. And you said the pain fight was good too with.
Oh my god, that was a good fight.
It's like he orgasmed. Oh yeah, it was. But yeah, so we're watching
Kakashi versus
Obito.
Yeah, that was a good fight.
Yeah, I know. But we're not talking about Naruto. We're talking about Dragon Ball, a much better anime.
I will say I do miss the musical things like this one.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so the first time I've heard of Bardock at all was with the video games, as Cristian said, and it was for Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2. And then when I was just playing through it, because this is my first time playing through any story of Dragon Ball. Because when I was a kid, I never watched any episode of Dragon Ball, even though I wanted to. I remember as a kid seeing commercials for Dragon Ball, and thinking like, "Oh, this is so fun." But my first anime I ever saw, Cristian will be happy about this, was Yu Yu Hakusho. Or Patrick, hi Patrick. You should have been here with us, but you were busy. I'm sorry. And so from that, I was never able to watch it until I played some of the games. It was first Dragon Ball Z Budokai, and then I hated the controls. I hated them. Then I saw Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2. Like, oh, this looks like fun. So then I played it. Then Dragon Ball Sagas, the horrible game.
I remember that.
Yeah. Then
I rented that.
Then Dragon Ball Burst Limit. You played Sagas? Bad, huh?
So bad.
Yeah, then played Dragon Ball. I think it's Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Burst Limit. You know that one? That was like old. That was 2D fighting. Like you're not 2D, but like you're fighting like this. That was fun. And then, but that one because it was better fighting, like actual like fighting style.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it more when I played as Bardock, because they did fantasy in where like Bardock did the story. Bardock defeated Frieza. Bardock defeated Frieza, and then he woke up on Earth, and then he fights Krillin, and then later he fights Vegeta, and he fights Goku, and they actually have like new dialogue.
Yeah.
Just for the game, which I thought was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And also, funny thing is, the guy who voices Bardock is also the guy that voices Krillin in the dub.
Oh, fun.
So then when they did the Bardock versus Krillin, once you knew that they were the same voice actor, it was pretty funny.
I remember every second of every battle, but he remembers nothing of his personal life. Allow me to demonstrate. Bardock, do you remember what day your son was born?
No, but that was a long time
Oh crap,
ago.
I hear the Krillin in him.
It was not, you lazy bum. Yesterday? Come on, you need to go see the little
You heard it,
type.
right?
Yeah.
You have enough time to stop.
Like a certain part you hear.
Visit him, huh? How nice. Father-son bonding.
I can't hear it.
I could hear it.
Why should I? They'll just send him away. What's the use? Tell me that.
Bardock, you have the power now too.
Me? What are you talking about?
Also, I always like his color. I also like Bardock's color scheme for his armor. I kind of like that type of green and the kind of black they have on him.
Yeah.
Also, are you guys fans of the shoulder pad Saiyan armor or the sleeveless one, like Bardock has?
The one that he has.
He has
Yeah,
a sleeveless
I-
one, like show off the muscles.
Yeah.
Yeah, were you
Yeah.
were you guys ever a fan of the one that Vegeta has with the shoulder?
I thought Raditz was the only one that pulled it off.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You think his whole aesthetic just
Yeah.
worked better? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause
Because
for-
Vegeta's body, I don't know, just
It made him look smaller.
Yeah.
With the shoulder.
Wait, he was. He was.
I
pretty
know
small
he was
back then.
short, but like once they when they added the shoulder, it made him look silly. Nappa it didn't look too bad either. I think it works better for like bigger guys.
yeah, because Vegeta was too small for that. Yeah.
There's no way!
Look at Nappa.
You've ever known.
Oh, that's what's that looks familiar now.
What?
That looks familiar now.
Okay. I was like, because there are a lot of people that care about the power levels for like the Saiyans.
Uh-huh.
Ever since they introduced like, well, this guy's power level is over 1,000 or whatever the hell it was.
9,000.
Yeah, 9,000. Since they introduced that, people love to to calculate like, okay, that's the power. How strong are they?
Yeah.
So like
It's always
right
been a
now,
thing, though. Hasn't that always been a thing?
I think it started with Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like that's when it started with Z. Also, because like someone points out, I hope that's the same voice. Like I hope it's Chris Sabat. It's not. Do you think it could be him doing the little voice?
You're the best, Prince.
Stop kissing up, Nappa!
Yeah, I think I can easily see it being him still.
This place bores me.
Also, someone pointed out because like the power levels, because like they said in Dragon Ball Z that Raditz is as strong as one Cyberman, which is one of those green guys.
Yeah.
Saying Cyberman Raditz is as strong as one of them. So they say that since Vegeta was able to beat up and kill like 5 or 6 of them in the same time right there,
Yeah.
then that would mean that baby kid Vegeta is way more stronger than Raditz, even at his fullest power.
Wow.
That just shows how powerful Vegeta is. But at the same time, like to me, it doesn't care. I mean, I don't care. But I just think like if you sometimes when they compare stuff like that, you're like, oh yeah, that is pretty. Like if you think about it, like, it's pretty crazy. But also at the same time, all the movies were never canon for Dragon Ball Z. Even though you could play them in the games, they were never canon. Because I think in some of them, like Gohan or Piccolo die,
Yeah.
and then they just show up. I mean, they still continue on. Like the other stuff are never canon.
Okay.
That's why even for Dragon Ball, like Battle of the Gods and Resurrection F, that's why they had to redo those movies in Dragon Ball Super because those movies weren't canon. And then for Dragon Ball Z Super, for Dragon Ball Super Broly, they said that one's canon.
I think he needs to be.
So do you guys want to say any of like your history of Dragon Ball Z at all right now, or?
I only got into it because of my cousin.
Oh, good. Continue.
He was the only one like that knew about that kind of stuff.
The anime or?
Like like anime,
Okay.
anything like alternative to like what I'm used to. So he showed me, but he started me off with the Buu saga.
Oh wow! Oh, it's like one of the crazy. I think that might be the worst one to get introduced on.
I liked it immediately.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like that kind of.
I mean,
kind of
obviously I was missing something because even as a kid I was just like, hey, something's up.
He's got 2 kids.
Yeah. And then after that, I would mostly saw the show through Spanish channels.
Through what?
Through Spanish channels.
Spanish
like-
shows. Yes, I remember you telling me
Like
this.
Telemundo would play like on Saturday mornings, like at 10, they would air like Dragon Ball Z episodes dubbed in Spanish. And for that one, I saw most of the Cell Saga
Oh, okay.
in Spanish.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
What a weird way to watch that stuff.
I stopped when he became Perfect Cell.
Like as soon as he became it, or
Like
a
a couple
few episodes after.
A couple episodes after. Like,
It's my son.
Okay.
then that's where I stopped. That's when the show stopped at the Mexican channel. I'm like, fuck.
Also, right now he's getting the psychic powers, and when he's seeing Planet Vegeta being destroyed.
Son, he sees it too. What's happening to me?
So he's seeing the future?
Yeah, because the planet that they went to, they said like they were warned that the planet has people that have like psychic powers, and Frieza I guess wants some of that.
Why am I seeing these things? It doesn't make sense.
As a kid, I mostly saw the movies like Cooler, the Tree One, and all that crap.
Oh, and this is the coup.
Yeah.
Do you remember or no?
Nope.
Borgos. No.
Porgos. The fat one is called Porgos. Really?
Poor baby.
I don't want to flatter you, but Frieza thought that you were getting too strong.
Cool, huh?
The voice.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. Yeah. Get him, Midoriya. Get him.
It's not fair. Everything that
He sounds like that one annoying friend.
Yeah, the annoying bully like backup friend. Like, yeah, get him.
That went on for like
Yeah,
a
it was
long
like-
time. Yeah.
Oh, so because you guys didn't know about like Bardock's story,
Well, we're learning.
no, when we saw Broly, Dragon Ball Super Broly, like, did you understand like the stuff? I mean, like remember how he dies in the movie?
Yeah.
Like, did you guys understand like why he was out there or anything like that? Because since you didn't know like his thing, like, did you guys just think, oh look, it's Goku's dad. He's up there. He's gonna die.
Well, they didn't get into that.
No, that's what I mean. Like, you guys didn't know, but for this, you'll understand why. Like I think for the Broly movie, they went off of like some of the fans knowing, or all the fans knowing exactly why he was up there. I was saying, but now you guys know. Also, I like this part
My crew.
of like what he does
Overdose.
with.
Fasha. Those
Look at
pigs.
the blood right there.
So they thought we were getting too strong.
Ah, that's why.
Yeah, because I think you've seen the bandana, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen the bandana? Like, Bardock always wore the bandana around his forehead.
Yeah.
Now you know why it's red. It's the blood. It's the blood of his friends. When I saw that, I was like, that's so fucking cool. Do you like that, Daniel? Do you like that?
Yeah. Like
I just had a funny thought when he gets the bandana, because he's covered in blood, right? It's still wet. That when he does it and he squeezes it, and it just goes down and it's just white.
Like right now?
Yeah.
You're right. I should have been there.
Do you really think that it would have made a difference, Bardock?
A Saiyan space pod? I don't believe it.
Dodoria.
Oh,
Perhaps this will teach you not to take things for granted, to be more thorough with your work.
That fucked me up as a kid. That Frieza was a dude.
Oh yeah.
You're not going
I think everybody thought it was a woman.
Yeah.
after the bee anymore.
Oh, like hey, for Hunter x Hunter, that little kid with the blonde hair. Next.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was a girl. Probably it's a guy.
Kurapika?
I don't know, but
Yeah.
the one in blue.
It's a dude. Yeah.
Yeah, he sounds like a girl, and he kind of looks like a girl. I don't know why they didn't just randomly be like a young girl.
That's Japan for you, like
Japan?
Yeah. They're
No, but
dudes.
it's dubbed. We're talking about dubbed. Like the for the dubbed, it's the company that does the dub that chooses who they want, right? Or
Wait, what?
that because it's dubbed, isn't it like a dubbed company that does the dub, not the Japanese people that say okay, we want send us tapes of the dub people and then we'll choose.
Yeah.
That's how it is?
Yeah, I think because like for example, Funimation, they do the dub for. They're the company that does the dub. They get the rights. So
Okay.
they do it. They get their.
But do
own-
they need approval of the?
I believe yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I would have make sense, yeah, right? Like it's like, oh, we don't like this voice.
Oh,
of this character.
Bardock and Goku Pets.
It sounds like he was masturbating in the dark
Oh
corner.
man.
The whole planet.
Now we can't get it out of my head.
Like he's on the verge of climaxing, but not quite there yet. See, you can hear it.
Just stop. I can't unhear it now.
Like he's trying his hardest.
Give up. Got to keep. Yes, you're my son.
It's not too late, Father, to be different than him.
Yes, my son. I love you. You are my greatest. You're the greatest thing in my life. What about me, Dad? Shut up, Raditz. I only have one son. You forget Raditz is Bardock's other son. I heard that. Sorry. From Team 4 Star, Lenny Pator. you said that line. I thought it was really funny. And we're like, Bardock. I think Bardock is saying like this emotional speech about something, and then like in the game they're playing, and then as it ends, Lanny Bator, he says, "Hey, Dad, you love me too, right? You love me too, right? Shut up, Raditz. Goku's my only son, and he's the only son I'm proud of. You died."
It's canon. Watch, look, I read it down. It's canon.
It's canon. Raditz, you suck. Here. That's how little of an impact Raditz had on people. Yeah. Like, oh yeah, I forgot Raditz is Goku's brother.
I'm not gonna sit around and wait for the show. I'll stop him.
It's music again.
It's a good song.
Also, this shows more of just show how much more of a badass, and where he knows he's gonna lose this fight, or he doesn't know that, but he's gonna give his life to try and stop Frieza. Or in his mind, I'm gonna stop Frieza. Look at cool he is. Hello.
Yeah.
Keep him away from the ship. Frieza!
Oh, there's the Bardock voice that I know.
I wonder if he's getting cuffed right now. Like someone's cuffing his balls. Just
he's like, stop him! Ugh! Like we need more hands.
Well, look, they're on them.
Oh, that's what I mean. No, I'm saying like we need more hands to stop him. Like we need to crush his spirit.
Yeah, long live Lord Frieza.
The shark man over there. He has a color scheme a little bit of Birder.
Yeah.
Like the blue reptilian thing.
No way. You've lived long enough.
Also, I think people were saying like Frieza might be like 500 years old or something like that.
Frieza, listen up. We quit. All of us. Got it? We don't work for you. We're free.
It made me nostalgic for fucking Dragon Ball Z, because I have like a couple of DVDs.
You're like, oh man, I'm gonna watch them now. So thank you guys, thank you Daniel and Cristian for joining me to see one of my favorite characters. And you'll hear us next time. We don't know, because with this video one we did the same day as the other one. But actually, I'm thinking of only doing a video thing for like special occasions or something like that. For like a movie for like either the movie we're watching or like for a day. Like for Daniel's birthday, we're gonna watch, I don't know, Hunter x Hunter or something, or JoJo, whatever the hell it is. And look at his face. Look at his face.